I like to think that he probably related to someone.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 105 yards.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd down, Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Chris Nagar now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. On 1st down, it's Carson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 5-yard line. Bit of a mental breakdown there. Not sure why he left the end zone. The Bears offense making their way out now for their first drive with Justin Fields, the rookie from Ohio State, at quarterback. Now it's Fields. This one complete to Scott Miller. 7 yards, the pickup there. throwing again on second down. Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Flush to his right. Open man is Miller. He's got it.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Flushed out right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. And let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Khalil Herbert.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They'll run on 1st down. Herbert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And they're get this one across the 35. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On first down, Herbert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. A second broken tackle.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On 3rd down they go Montgomery. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A final shot before the break. Fields toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 3rd down, Montgomery. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Carson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. first down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Now a second down and 6.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Options galore here, second and a few inches.
Now Montgomery running right. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Benny LeMay, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Pettis now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. On third down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, a quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Now it's Wilson.
And this will go to Carson out wide.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face a third down. This is Carson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
On the option, here's Wilson.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bears will get the football back.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Rolling to his left.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. After the interception, here's Wilson. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Returning right back to Lockett.
Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line.
A pass underneath for Carson.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete to Newsom. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On first down, Fields rolling to his right. Open man is Newsom. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the...
That's a nice throw right there, and I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges delivered to the NFL.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Play action. It's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink it. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, or politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all goal, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse. Disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the